Alright guys, how's it going today? So here's a little video for you. I am, just doing some spray painting to some more parts on the 1586. Trying to make this look good. And, yeah, it's just not really looking all that great. I don't know why, but it's just mostly freaking fiberglass, so I don't know, maybe this never turned out pretty good though, but I don't know, I'll maybe put another thin layer on or something, but see if she'll blend in or not. But this is my last can of spray paint, so I'm gonna have to get more some other time. But I have this out. I took the work light out and the tail light, because the tail light, which would go right here, is the original one, and it's, well, damaged. The lens is cracked, and there's no replacing the lenses, because if you want to replace the lens, you have to replace the whole light fixture. And since I have to replace the whole light fixture, I just bought LED ones. So they should be here in the next couple days or so or something. So, because if I'm going to buy new ones, I might as well upgrade them to LEDs. So, I might as well, you know, do it right, I guess. So I'm not really sure. I guess I could have sanded this too a little bit. I did pick up some sandpaper, but picked up more or less like a block. So, and I finally did learn to keep my distance from stuff, so when I'm painting, it doesn't cause, you know, runs in my paint. So, but unfortunately, it's a much thinner coat when you put it on, so then it takes a little bit longer to dry. Well, no, it dries a little quicker, but it takes longer to get it done. There. Did a little bit last night, and I was kind of hoping that maybe it would turn out, but I don't know. You're better off just replacing this stuff, to be honest with you. So, but I don't know. Don't know if I should have sanded that or not, but it didn't look rough. You know, all you could see was just the fiberglass. It's like the paint was just, you know, kind of burning off from over the years. So I picked up, I guess I do have it here in the shop. This is like a little sanding block. Which is what I'm going to use to try to repaint that front grille section again, because that's a disaster. And I also picked up some cutting discs as well. I picked up 2 for now. That should get me through the year. So, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I could have sanded it down a little bit, but I just figured it would turn out fine. But I think no matter what, it's going to turn out like crap, because it's just crap. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's not broken or anything, so it's just not black anymore. So what do you do? So, but yeah, so, and you can tell it's still early in the day. Like, it's literally about 11 o'clock in the morning, because the sun's shining into the shop, because I'm doing stuff. So looks like the sun's been beating down on this thing, because it's reading about freaking 91, which is definitely not 90 out. It's about 70. But this thing's getting all cracked anyway. I need to get a new one, but yeah. So yesterday, I don't know, I guess it would have been yesterday morning. I didn't know about it until I went to the farm, because I didn't plan on going there until the afternoon. But we had another little calf, It was one of my uncle's cows. She had a little bull, so that's good for him. So he's got something worth selling now this upcoming year. We have something worth selling because we haven't had a bull in quite a while. So yeah, but we had a had a lot of fun with him yesterday because we were I guess I should start a little bit further back. I talked to the ex-mayor if he'd be okay with us putting our cattle on his field, and he said sure, go for it. So our cattle are out roaming on there now, and well, of course the mother just like completely ignored her kid and just went straight for the field instead of, you know, taking care of her calf. So so she took off, and then the calf decided to take off. I don't know, I guess the calf is trying to walk around a little bit, but he's not walking too much right now. But when he does get up and walk, he takes off. So he took off. So we went after him. He crashed into the fence, which is typical because it's gonna, you know, that's just what's gonna happen. So then he crashed and he fell back asleep. So I figured, okay, well, we have him pinned in the corner, and of course the flies were just packed on him like crazy. So since we had him pretty much pinned in the corner, I told my uncle to go get the fly control and we'll put some on him. So we carried him back to the new field where they're in right now. We made it about halfway. Of course, I was carrying the calf, and he weighs about 100 pounds. So I got wore out really, really quick because he's a heavy fucking son of a bitch. So, and then I laid him down so I could catch my breath and take a break. He shot off again, heading north, and then he managed to get himself into the back barnyard. And then he again crashed into the fence. No, don't even think about it. It's not gonna happen. So then he crashed into the fence there in the north pasture, or the north barnyard. And then somehow he magically figured out how to jump it. So then he jumped it, ran on top of the dike. We were worried about that he was gonna run into the neighbor's wheat field there. So I didn't really want that to happen, because if the calf was going out there, then I would have no choice but to go out there with the wheeler running over their crops, and I didn't want to do that. So I made a quick dash for the four-wheeler, hopped up on the four-wheeler. By the time I got to the four-wheeler, he was already halfway down the dike, heading north. He was heading for the bridge. So then when he got about halfway, of course I was in hot pursuit of him with the four-wheeler. I was probably doing about 60 going across that dike. I'm pretty sure I got some air when I was coming up the ramp, because I was just, going so damn fast. Because that's the last thing we need, is him to get on the highway and get hit by a car or something. So my uncle's he's down in the hayfield, trying to just, I guess, keep it kind of pinned somewhat so it doesn't run all over the place. But about halfway down, then he goes and he kind of goes off to I kind of pushed him off into our field a little bit, just so, because I would rather run over our hay than run over somebody's wheat, because that's the last thing I want to do. But if I have to do it, I got to do it. But no matter what, we're going to be running it over if I have to walk out there. I'm still stepping on it, so what's the difference? So, but luckily we didn't have to do that. I managed to just push him into our field, but he didn't even make it. He went about halfway down the dike, and then he fell asleep again. So then I went back and got the pickup. We loaded him up in the pickup, and we took him out into that field. And then he fell asleep again. So then we managed to, spray him, give him his protection that he needs, because the flies were just packed on him. It's just kind of pissing me off. How many damn flies we have? But what are you gonna do? But I don't know. We're still kind of concerned that it's not sucking like it should. We don't know for sure because we did see him suck a couple times, but every time that he tried, the mother kind of kept walking away. She did kick once, but I think she's just being a bitch. So, but he did suck there a little bit, but we don't know how much he exactly got. So, but I got a phone call this morning from my grandma saying that my uncle can't find the cow. So I couldn't find the calf. So then I went over there, and by the time I even got there, well, then he already found it. So supposedly he managed to find himself a new home behind that old John Deere pull-type swather that's out there. So he's behind there right now sleeping, which is fine. It is what it is. So, yeah, it's going to take a whole can to even just paint that one. So, but, yeah, I don't know. So, but he's, I guess, all right now. So, but, what are you going to do? So, but, yeah. So, we do have a little bull. It's not my bull. I don't know. I thought R1 would be next to explode because her milk bag's getting awful big. So, I just hope, kind of hope that she does, if you know, that she is knocked up, because I kind of do need a calf. I need a replacement heifer early, but I guess if I get a bull, that's fine too, because I can just sell the bull and then spend that money from the bull on getting another heifer. So, I don't know. Like I said, either way, it's a win for me. It doesn't really matter, just as long as I get something. But what are you going to do? But whatever. So yes, we are officially on calving. Well, the first calf ever that we were supposed to have would have been on July 4th. That would have been mine. But since she's damaged internally, she's never going to calf right. So that's why we can't keep her. I know some people, I know South African farmer was saying things that if you don't have certain things, or, you know, you got piss poor grass, or they're not getting the right type of stuff, that can cause, or if you even have a bad bull, that can cause problems too. Sure, it can, but see, then all of our cows would be having that problem the last 2 or 3 years, and it's only just been this one. So, and the young guy said too that, you know, it's just, she's just damaged internally, and I believe him more, just because, you know, he's been in the business, the cattle business, for so long that, you know, and his dad did it too for a lot of years, so they have the most amount of knowledge in cattling. So that's why I always kind of trust them more than others, just because, you know, they've been around the block a time or two. You know, for me, I'm still learning things, but I'm learning it from them, and I'm learning from my own mistakes too. So, you know, that's just how it goes in life. You learn from your fuck-ups, and you learn from other people. So, but, yeah, so it's good to see a little calf roaming around. It's about freaking time. But we need more yet, but I don't know. It might be a few days yet before we get another one, but who knows? Who knows, right? So the main thing is that the ball is, you know, finally rolling, and calves are starting to come out, but they're just, you know, it's most likely going to be a few days apart. So, but at least things are happening. So, and I don't know if this is going to turn out very well. That turned out all right, that part, but I don't know. I think I might have to let this dry and then sand it. I don't know. It's just looking like shit. This one is turning out all right. This side's, you know, it's all right. For some reason, right He's coming now. Nobody. Your pickup. So, looks like right here. Come on here. Looks like right here on this edge, it's not turning out very well, but I think that's just the fiberglass. And then here it looks like it's kind of crap. I don't know. I guess I should have sanded it before I painted it, but I didn't think that would be an issue. But you know, typical stuff. So, but the rest of it's turning out okay-ish. But I don't know, you'd have to freaking sand all the paint down again, and I don't have any more paint, so I'm already getting low on that. So I don't know. It's just once again better off just replacing them instead of painting them, but what are you going to do? Trying to save money. But again, probably from a distance you probably wouldn't notice it, but close up I think you kind of would, but I don't know. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. We just have a little calf on the ground now, a bull, and he's finally doing his things, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Got a little calf. Still hope for more, but I don't know, with time, I guess, but yeah, so I figured while I'm waiting for my parts to show up, I got one thing coming for the grain truck, and then I got one thing that's for, then I got two things for the tractor. I got the correct fuel filters coming, the ones that I actually wanted. I found them on eBay. So hopefully they'll be here at some point in life. I don't know, because those fuel filters are coming from Florida. And, of course, Florida was going to get hit with a hurricane just as I ordered that stuff. So, well, I had ordered it actually a few days before the hurricane even came, but I don't know if they got shipped out in time or what. But then I also ordered, those fuel filters I ordered, and then I ordered those LED taillights, but they're coming from Steiner. So figured I might as well replace them with LEDs and be done with it, so then at least they look decent. So, but yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. That's what's going on. So I'm gonna look at this paint a little bit more and maybe let it cure for an hour. And I don't know if I'm gonna sand this or not. I guess I could let it harden all the way, and that would kind of just tell me it just doesn't look very smooth. But maybe it's not meant to be smooth either. I don't know. But this side turned out fairly well though, so I don't know. It's just I should have just sanded it, I guess, before even painting it. So I guess maybe I'll try that with the other one. I guess if I ever get any paint left, if I have any paint left over, I'll try to sand it and then see if that takes care of any of the problems I guess I'm having with this one. It's just quite typical. So, but I don't know. I think if they say you can handle it within like an hour, but I don't know if that means you can do anything with it after that or what. I don't know. It says you can handle it within 1 hour. To me that means you can touch it, but sanding it, I don't know. But I may have to just let it dry for maybe an hour and try to just sand some of that down. I don't know, it's just like it's just going to have some crap in the paint. So, I don't know. It could just be the paint too. I don't know. This paint could be garbage. I don't know. It's supposed to be good paint. Supposedly, it's supposed to have no runs, no drips, and no errors. Indoor, outdoor, gloss black. So this paint will have a shine to it, which is fine. A little bit of a shine anyway. So somebody's up mowing their grass. I don't know what there is to mow, really, because I haven't mowed my grass in quite a long time. Like, it's been literally like a month. No fucking rain. Because now we got that shot of rain, so everything's starting to grow now. So there are some spots in my yard that I never even touched, even though they were growing. I just never touched them. So I'm actually trying to reseed my lawn. I think that's what I'm going to end up trying to do, because I just don't have grass in certain areas. It's all just fucking weeds. So kind of like up there on the hill, I never mowed the top of the hill. I did up against the house. That was about all I did. But I'm going to try to see if maybe, looks like some of that's already getting seeds on it. So might just let it grow for the rest of the year, and then maybe I'll cut it in fall. Trying to get it to reseed its damn self. Maybe over time it would choke the damn weeds out. I have no problem with the weeds growing. I know the yard over there towards the west side, the whole thing's completely dead, but the weeds are still growing, and they're still green. It's amazing how weeds can survive a freaking drought, but the grass can't. So I don't know. It's definitely a little bit of a problem, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna take off. I just wanted to give you guys a little update to what was going on, and got little calves. I got a calf on the ground, and I'm doing a little bit of painting here. I don't know. Like I said, I guess I might have to do some standing, I guess, to maybe get some of those bulges out. But I don't know. It's just not gonna. Maybe it just won't ever look right. I don't know. But from a distance, it'll be okay. But I don't know. This looks okay though. It's surprising, and that looks okay. So I don't have to do a whole hell of a lot of standing. It's just kind of in the corners and this upper half. It's a good buffing down. The rest of it looks alright, so I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. So I'll go give you guys an update on this, I guess, whenever I'm done with it. But I think I'm going to have to get another couple of cans. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. This can already feels like it's half empty already, so great. That's the only can I have, too. So, but what are you going to do? I guess you just do one thing at a time. That's really all you can do. So I spent a lot of paint on that grill, and that grill never turned out right. So that's kind of irritating. So I need to repaint that too, but that might be a next month project. Or I might even just fucking replace it and be done with it, because it's annoying. So whatever. So anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.